Right, something that has just happened is that there's been an announcement of the show up difficulty changing. Yes, I didn't really expect this to happen, but it has happened. As a lot of you know, the show up difficulty has not been very fun. I did do a video earlier today talking about it and as well giving some options of counters and things, but theoretically it is not, it's not very nice. Basically, in that video, I just want to highlight what I said, that I was disappointed in that particular creation of it, and as well, it completely undermined a lot of things that were created in the 2019 Summoner Showdown. So, restriction of masteries, limitation of roster, but apart from that, it wasn't the same type of event, and therefore, I don't think, based on mastery setups and other factors as well, it is a fair competition. It won't be something that I'll be overly interested in. And especially not to say that I am a pro player, but at least to say that at least somebody that would be interested from a point of going, hey, let's give it a go for the competition side of things. No, I'm not putting Suicide Masteries on for this competition. I am not spending my units for it. And I'm sure not a lot of players will be doing the same unless they're willing to spend a little bit of dough here and there. But the show up is the thing that we're going to focus on today, or in this video. And apologies for videos, but it's very important to cover this stuff. Now, the main thing about this is that people were unhappy. I'm just going to move myself away from everything. So, yes, very unhappy with this. I don't blame them. Yeah, people using different champions, Cap in Cap Marvel movie. There's a whole load listed off on Dune SK, which I put the link in the description in the previous video, of various armor break champions. But that's not the solution. You literally have to play like a pro, and you have to like not get hit at least about a couple times, 2 to 3 times, and it makes for a very scuffy and unpleasant fight. Something that, yeah, look, okay, skill-based, I get it. I get it's meant to be skill-based, but at the same time, it's like, it's show up. Like, all the people that went to the show up are mainly like people across the world that aren't able to participate, so making something that's fair would have been a little bit better for the situation. But yes, I understand that they have to kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like for those that are trying to participate or compete in the more, well, with the actual competition itself. Either way, changes are afoot. There's 2 things to talk about. First and foremost, that is going to be what's changing, and then as well compensation. So first of all, what is changing? As we can see here, later today we're making the following changes to Summoner Showdown. The show up difficulty. As a reminder, this difficulty that is available to all summoners regardless of their eligibility for Summoner Showdown. So they're going to first of all replace the 4,000 health increase with 1,000 health increase. So that's good, I guess. So that 1.3 million is not going to be there. And also removing the 4-star restriction. So I don't know if that means that you'll be able to use 5 stars in it, which I guess helps. And it kind of turns it more into a Act 6.2 fight, I want to say, as opposed to what is an Act 6.3/6.4 with a little bit extra. So yeah, hopefully it's not much of an unpleasant flavour. Either way, you know, I've done it and I'm happy with it. It took a lot of training, a lot of time wasted. But, you know, if it's time wasted that gets compensation, which is being something I don't know if it's going to be talked about. But, you know, we all start licking our lips when we hear the word compensation. So this is only for the show up difficulty and will be carried forward to the next fights as well. Keep in mind any nodes, buffs and other restrictions will still mirror the showdown difficulty. So still keeping the scheme of things of the rich get richer. The one that you get the cold snap from, you need armor break in order to negate. And as well, what is it called? Something no, it's not feedback. It's destructive personality. It's destructive personality, explosive personality. One of the 2. It's the one with the armor break thing. Anyway, the final thing is this will still be a challenge, but not as much as the Summoner Showdown qualifier itself, and is more in line with celebrating the Summoner Showdown for all summoners. Yes, indeed. We don't currently have an exact timeline, but hope to make these changes soon. So, well, soon, later today. I don't know. They're going to try and do it in any case. I am disappointed in the way that this is created. As I've said, and as I reiterated at the start of this video, it's all about creating something that replicates the 2019 Summoner Showdown, where it was more of a case that the people had a definite even playing field, and it wasn't a case you could access your own account, which again put everybody just level, and I like that. I thought that was really cool, and we saw some decent skill. We saw the likes of Chunky B using that Iron Man Infinity War. We saw Invincible showcasing the amazing skill of Doctor Strange. You know, those kind of like glimpses and mirrors of kind of going like, right, well, we got those limited champions to choose from. It was just so cool, and that was what the Summoner Showdown was about last year. And this year is just like, I mean, less said about this year, the better. Final thing I think a lot of people will be interested to find out is compensation. Now, I don't think we will. It'll be a nice surprise if we do get it, but it's definitely something being talked about. And to give you an idea, this fight difficulty was not run past the CTP. I guess Kabam wanted to create this as more of a challenge piece. And look, it is challenging. It's not fun, but it does like push your skills to the limit. If you are kind of like one of those players that play in more of a, I don't know, risque nature, there's different factors to everything. You know, prior to this video, actually a couple of videos tonight being recorded, myself and Em are having our internet looked into. So it's like, it's a difficult one. We're having problems with that. I'm sure that there's going to be people having internet problems elsewhere that would affect performance on various different devices. So, you know, I can't really kind of like talk about that. But what I can talk about is compensation. And it is something that has been talked about by players. Nobody from Kabam has answered on the topic of compensation. I've seen it's been merged. So I don't know what that will mean, whether or not that will mean something of, do players feel that that should be a thing? I don't really know. Would it be nice to like see a lot of players revives and health potions be restored? Yeah, that would be good. Would Kabam have to treat that as a case-by-case basis? More than likely. If they compensated incorrectly, would it piss people off? Of course it would. So that's the thing. I just don't know at this given time what Kabam would do to sort out this situation if they are to compensate. They're definitely at this moment, and I will refresh some of the pages on the subject. It's weird because they've just only started being merged. That kind of gives you an idea of like where we're at the moment. So if I just kind of like go to a discussion point and try and pick up anything that talks about the idea of compensation for show up challenge, let's click on that. Yeah, like that. I think that one's been merged over. And I think that's what may be the thing. Merged compensation for show up, new difficulty. Again, low. Well, that's not low turnout. That comes from another the Summoner show up nerf. It's like things have been merged onto it. So I don't know if it's the case Kabam have merged it over onto it. But it seems like. Oh, hang on. We're talking about that, but we have no information to share at this time. So, hang on a second. There might be something on the topic of compensation. Where did Kabam Mike say? There it is. In terms of laid out, changing... It's 8:49. We're talking about that, and I have no information to share at this time. So, I don't know what... I think that's... Is that going to be response to the original post? And the original post was... will Kabam compensate for... So yes, I guess compensation is going to be looked into or talked about. So yes, take that as being not gospel, but that could be something they're looking into. But I did that before. They said, I think it was Kabam Boo was looking into something for the community, saying, okay, well, you know, compensation could be a thing. But there you go. Like, I don't know. This will be one that will divide a lot of people from going like, oh, is everyone out for compensation? Is everyone out for the revives that they spent for that particular difficulty because they wanted to do it? Maybe they wanted the gold. Maybe they wanted the 5 stars. Did they have to do it? No. Did they want to do it? Of course. Everyone wants to do content rather than leaving it kind of undone. So I don't really kind of like have anything to say except for if Kabam are looking into it, which they obviously seem like they are, then we will get some compensation or potentially get compensation. There's nothing guaranteed, at least to say that we're talking about it, but I have no information to share at this time. So we'll see what happens with that. There could be compensation afoot, and we'll see what that is. Will it be something that will be more in the terms of shards? Will it be the revives back? I don't know. Put in the comment section what you feel would be compensation if you wanted it back. I'm going to try and get my live stream up and running once this video is posted. So I'm trying to aim as quickly as possible to get this out by 9:30 PM UK time. And if I can, I've got to rush. And yeah, I should be on Twitch, I want to say, live streaming, or I may live stream on the YouTube. I haven't decided yet. I've got a lot to do still. But thanks for watching this video. See you later on, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.